Hi, everyone. I think today is the record shortest game of the World Chess Championship match. And as you can imagine, there are tie breaks. So before starting the press conference, Chief Arbiter will make a drawing of colors for the tie breaks.
So we have finally the drawing. I have two pawns in my pockets of different colors. Magnus will choose right or left. Left, this one. Okay, you have black in the first game, and then you change.
Okay, thank you very, very much. So the drawing of colors actually just took place, as short as the game itself. Welcome, everyone.
Yeah, so we start the press conference, and the 12th game finished in a draw. Everybody is aware of this, and we are going for tie breaks on 30th of November. And except the players, we also have the organizer of the World Championship match, Ilya Miranzon, and the chief arbiter of the World Championship match, Takis Nikolopoulos. I would like to give a floor first to Ilya. He will say some words and will make everybody aware of what is happening with tie breaks and closing ceremony, and then we'll proceed with Chief Arbiter.
Okay, welcome everyone. I'm here just to basically, well, I was here. I didn't know how the round would end, so we're prepared to give some numbers about the event, and it's record-breaking, but it's now tie breaks, so we'll hold this information until the end of the championship. But I'll just be quick in saying that tie breaks will start on Wednesday at 2 p.m. They will last until it's over, and then there will be an award ceremony. I will also remind everyone that 30th of November is the birthday of Magnus Carlsen, so it's going to be even more interesting. And floor to the players.
Okay, so Takis, can you please say some words about the regulations so people will be aware what is happening during tie breaks?
Okay, first we have 4 games with time control 25 minutes plus 10 seconds increment per move. 4 games. In the first game, Magnus will have black, and then they will change colors in every game. If we have another tie, 2-2, then we will have matches. It means 2 games with time control 5 minutes plus 3 seconds. Two games with different colors. Of course, we will make a new drawing of lots to see the colors. If we have a tie, again, another match, 2 games with 5 plus 3. With a new drawing of colors. If another tie again, maximum we will play 5 matches, 10 games, 5 minutes plus 3 seconds. If we have a tie, another tie, then we will end with a sudden death game, 5 minutes and for one player for white and 4 minutes for black, with increment after move 61, and then if black makes a draw, black will be considered as the winner. White needs only to win to be the winner of this Armageddon or sudden death game.
Okay, thank you, Takis, for your comments. And now we can come back to our game. So the 12th game finished in a draw, and I would like to hear comments of the players. What can you say about this game? Magnus, you had white pieces.
Yeah, there isn't so much to say. Lots of pieces were chopped off, and we made a draw. That's about it. Well, I apologize to fans who might have wanted a longer game, but was not to be today.
Yeah, on the other hand, we are going to have tiebreak another day, and actually the fact that it's obvious that you didn't try today to play for victory, does it mean that you feel you are stronger on tiebreaks?
Yeah, that's one interpretation of. But I did not feel that today was the day to take any major chances. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Wednesday. It's always nice to have a birthday.
Okay, so Sergey, please, your comments.
Yeah, well, actually, Magnus played the line which is not so easy. For example, he played a game against Kravnik, and I can just show that. Okay, it was probably with Nadia 2 and 91, but it doesn't matter so much. And I think okay, just to show how the game was going on, knight c2, bishop f5, takes, knight e3, and what is already clearly better with the e-file, and so black has to be a little bit precise here, and basically it was my preparation, and I think I knew how to play, but you shouldn't think that this was allowed just to make a draw. I mean, it's not so easy. But then, yeah, of course, all the pieces has been changed, and it was a dead draw.
Are you happy with the result of the game today?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I was playing black, so it's yeah. I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah. Did you have actually a feeling that it might go to tie breaks? I mean, before the match.
Well, I didn't think too much about the tiebreaks because, I mean, when you have to play 12 classical games, you're preparing. I mean, it's maybe a little bit too deep to think about the tiebreak before the match, but now, yes, I will think.
Yeah. Magnus, what about you?
No, as with Sergey, I mean, there are 12 classical games to focus on, and that's what preparation is based on. So if it's equal, you play a tiebreak, you try to do that as well as possible, but it's not, I don't think it's something that you plan for in advance.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we can come to the questions, okay.
Peter Doggers, chess.com. Question from Magnus. You had an extra day to think about your strategy for that last game. When roughly did you decide to go for this? Can you say something about your thought process of the last day?
I'll tell you about that after the match.
Okay. So quick announcement also from Ilya Mirinzon about the tickets.
Magnus said he apologized to the fans for a short game. First of all, it's a record. It's the shortest game in the history of chess championships. It looks like it. No? Peter, no? It's not the case? Of course. But after the regulations have changed. And also I wanted to tell to those who have tickets that you don't need to buy another ticket to come to the tie breaks, which are on Wednesday. So the tickets are valid for tie breaks. That's it.
Okay, that's a good news for chess fans.
My question for Magnus. Dear Magnus, do you like to play chess during your birthday? And how often, how successfully did you play during your birthdays early? Thank you.
Sorry, I heard the first part.
Do you like to play chess during your birthday? And did you have such experience early? How often, how successfully? Thank you.
Yeah, I will tell you. I used to play in the World Cup in Khanty-Mansiysk. I played in 2005 and 2007, and both times I played on my birthday. So first time against Amanatov in the second round, I won the game with white and advanced. So it was a very good day. And then the second time I played on my birthday was against Dominguez. In the first game, I held a very difficult position with black to a draw, which wasn't, it wasn't a great game, but the result was good. So my experiences so far have been good.
Okay, thanks.
So this goes to both players. For someone who has never played, could you explain to someone who has never played 12 games of chess in 2 or 3 weeks, how tired are you right now?
I feel okay. I mean, the score is equal. We're playing a tiebreak. It's fun to play rapid chess, so no reason not to feel good.
Yeah, of course, it's not easy to play 12 games against 2,800 player, and but still, I mean, it's not my first games here against Magnus, and I knew it wouldn't be easy, and I was ready for this, and okay, now I'm looking forward to the rapid.
Question for both. What color will you choose for the Armageddon?
Well, we played a lot of draws, so the obvious answer would be black. But let's take it when it comes. Perhaps if we played a bunch of draws in the games before that, it would be logical to choose black. But if we're exchanging wins, maybe you choose white. It's hard to say.
Let's hope there wouldn't be Armageddon, because it's a little bit too much.
Oh, Mike. Oh, okay.
Magnus, you said you have good experiences with tiebreak, but how would you consider your possibilities when we come to this now?
I think it's 50-50. Either I win or he wins. But I mean, all I can say is I was down with 3 games to go, and so from that point on, having a tiebreak is an achievement in itself for me. So I mean, you cannot be 100% confident before any of these things, of course, but the situation is much better than it was before, and I'm looking forward to playing at least 4 more games of chess.
Sergey, you had quite an exciting World Cup final. Is it possible that this tiebreak could be more exciting than that experience?
No, actually, I don't think it's possible that it will be more exciting, because we should have played 12 result games in a classical chess to make it more exciting. But no, I think it's very hard to repeat what we did with Peter. But basically, we don't have this idea. I mean, we are just trying to show our best.
And could your nervous system take another event like that?
Sorry.
Are you able to have nerves again like you did in the World Cup?
Let's say your nervous system. Do you think you'll have the same, let's say, approach?
Well, all I can say is that I won a World Cup, and of course I hope to show my best. But you never know. Well, I just want to play and not to think too much about it.
Yeah. Actually, a question also to Magnus. I'm sure you were following this World Cup final between Svidler and Sergei Karyakin. So actually, what do you think about the nervous system of your opponent?
Well, okay, he won the match against Svidler, coming down, I don't remember, at least 3 times, and he won the candidates by winning the last round in a very exciting game. So obviously he can play very well, and his nerves are excellent. So there's no question there.
Okay, thank you.
Magnus, I think you're a football fan too. And I'm not sure if you realize today the level of anticipation all around the world. And I had the feeling it was like the final of the World Cup of football, and you were just waiting for the penalties. And I think this can create a lot of frustration among the fans. Did you anticipate this?
Well, I think we're not at the penalty stage yet. We're at extra time, and I understand that sometimes if both teams are not trying to score in the last minutes of regulation, that can be frustrating. But also having extra time is exciting, and so I'm not like proud of the game today, but I think there is a trade-off here.
What do you think is a penalty time? What will be? If.
Okay, Blitz and Armageddon, yeah. But I mean, so far it's still 25 minutes and 10 seconds per move is a lot of time. So we're still playing normal chess.
Thank you.
Dan DeLuca from chessmain.net. Thank you so far for an exciting match. We really enjoyed it. I'm wondering if you might be able to have an autograph session either after today's press conference or after the press conference on Wednesday.
Well, I mean, you're really putting us on the spot. Yeah, maybe on Wednesday. Yeah.
So, Sergei, autograph session. Are you going to sign some autographs after this game?
I mean, I have no problems with it, but I would prefer to do it after the match.
Okay.
Magnus, now that you've played 12 games, how would you compare Sergei as an opponent to Anand? Has this been your hardest match so far for the championship?
For sure. This is the first time I was down in a match, and it's going to tie breaks. So that in itself is tough. And I think he's shown himself to be a great fighter in this match, and yeah. So, however, whatever happens in the tiebreak, it will certainly be my toughest match so far.
As you know, Mark Taimanov, the great Russian player, passed away. And I was wondering if you would like to say something regarding maybe his game, his careers, anything that stuck out in a positive note about him?
Grandmaster Taimanov passed away. Can you say some words about this? You didn't know?
Well, unfortunately, I didn't know about that, but of course he is. He was a great player, and I think few times in my life I have seen him, but we didn't speak. But still, I mean, I learned his games, and it's of course we're unhappy.
It's a very sad day. Of course, I've seen lots of Taimanov's games, read the stories about. Unfortunately, he's most of all remembered for losing to Fischer, but 6-0. But he contributed greatly to the development of many opening variations, especially with white in a classical D4 style, and also as also he was a great musician as far as I know. So, but I'm sure he lived a very rich and fulfilling life.
Okay, so the last question, maybe. Oh. Okay.
Magnus Carlsen, when you did H3, were you thinking of F3 instead?
Sorry?
What, in the game you did H3, but were you thinking of F3 as well?
When you played H3?
Yeah, sure. I thought I thought that I should place my pawns on the king side on light squares, so I could have played F3, I could have played H3. Both moves are good, I think.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for questions. Thank you for coming for the press conference.